The California Spangled. The California Spangled is a breed of domestic cat that was bred to resemble spotted wild cats, like the ocelot and leopard. They were originally bred in the 1980s and were only ever a rare breed, with only 58 ever being registered. They were usually expensive, priced between $800 and $2,500. The popularity of two other spotted cats breeds, the Ocicat and the Bengal, overshadowed their development. Hi there, I'm Grace, and welcome to Kitten's Corner. Here we'll talk everything cats, for cat lovers, just like yourselves. If you haven't already, please be sure to paw that subscribe button, and don't forget to like and ring that bell to be notified of future videos. Before we continue, how about a quick trivia? Which of these facts about the California Spangled is true? A. The California Spangled was once listed for sale through a Neiman Marcus catalog. B. The California Spangled is extremely aggressive and not a great family pet. C. A California Spangled cat named Pogo holds a Guinness World Record for highest jumping cat. What do you think? Leave your answer in the comments below. Hang in there, and we'll get back to the answer of this trivia question at the end of the video. So, let's take a further look into the California Spangled. Inspired by the poaching death of a leopard, the anthropologist Louis Leakey motivated Paul Arnold Casey, Jr. of California to breed a domestic cat resembling a small leopard in order to emphasize how important it was to preserve the leopard. California Spangled cats are a crossbreed of many strains, including the Abyssinian, American Shorthair, and British Shorthair. Despite their wild appearance, they are completely domestic. History. Originally bred by Paul Arnold Casey, Jr., a Hollywood scriptwriter, playwright, and author, after his return from Tanzania while working with Louis Leakey in the 1970s. Casey's novel, Open the Coffin, chronicles his journey in Africa and subsequent breeding that led to the California Spangled. This animal was ideally bred to resemble a leopard, thus giving the impression of a house leopard. One of many motivations for this breed was that people would not want to wear the same type of fur that resembled their pet. The Spangled was introduced to the general public on the cover of the iconic Neiman Marcus Christmas catalog in 1986. Appearance. This cat gives the initial impression of being a miniature leopard. It has a long, lean, somewhat muscular body, and a low-slung walk, along with spots. The most desired shape of spots on the cats is round, yet somewhat blockish. Triangular, oval, or square spots are acceptable also. The Spangled's coat may be any of the following colors: bronze, gold, blue, brown, charcoal, red, black, silver, or white. They have conspicuous cheekbones and light, large whisker pads. Spangles may look wild, but are purely domestic and adore playing and interacting with their people. Personality. California Spangled cats are said to be affectionate, social, curious, and extremely devoted to their owners. They are big on eye contact and being in on the action. They love to perch on places that are at shoulder or eye level so that they can see exactly what is going on. They are known for their well-honed intelligence, athletic abilities, high energy level, and accidental acrobatics. California Spangled cats love to pounce and have very sharp hunting skills. They also enjoy games that involve a large participation part by their owner. Before we wrap up, let's get back to our trivia question. Which of these facts about the California Spangled is true? A. The California Spangled was once listed for sale through a Neiman Marcus catalog. B. The California Spangled is extremely aggressive and not a great family pet. C. A California Spangled cat named Pogo holds a Guinness World Record for highest jumping cat. If you haven't guessed it yet, the answer is A. The California Spangled was once listed for sale through a Neiman Marcus catalog. This is probably the only cat breed sold through a catalog magazine. As for the other two answers, the California Spangled makes a fantastic family pet, and unfortunately, there is no Guinness World Record held for highest jump by the cat named Pogo. Well, that's all we have for the California Spangled. We hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know your thoughts and leave a comment below. We'll see you next time on Kitten's Corner. Efforts to re-establish the breed after consulting a TICA judge. This judge expressed that nothing on the show bench compared with them. It took some major detective work, including calls to every veterinarian in Florida, but they managed to contact the Tiffany's original breeders, Jenny Robinson and Sijin Lund. Oras and Direct also concluded that the Burmese breed was never used in any Tiffany breeding program. Their research did reveal that English breeders had crossed foreign longhairs. They suspect that the Tiffany may have been a product of these efforts. Since none of the original Chantilly's could be found, they established the breed using registered European Angoras, Havana Browns, Abyssinians, and Nebelungs. In 1992, Oras was asked to rename the breed because of possible confusion with the British Tiffany. Wishing to preserve the elegance the Tiffany name represented, they chose Chantilly. The Disappearance and The Last Chantilly Cattery, 1990s to 2000s. Tracy Oras bred Chantilly/Tiffany cats up to the early 2000s, then seems to have faded from the breeding scene. In 2001, there were a few catters working with the Chantilly, one in Germany, one in Canada, one in Washington State, one in West Virginia, and one in southern Illinois, known as Amarino Cattery. And Davenport Perini started Amarino Cattery in 2001 when she brought Nugget of Emberhearth Cattery home to Illinois. By 2003, Amarino was the only Chantilly Cattery in the US still operating. Davenport Perini was the last known Chantilly breeder in the US. Ltd produced many kittens before his retirement. The last known Chantilly's, The Fire, and Extinction, 2000s to 2010s. In 2012, a fire destroyed Amarino Cattery and its archives. With the fall of Armino Cattery, the breed was facing extinction. The last Chantilly's known in the US were Frosty and his daughter AC. Frosty was shipped to a Nebelung breeder in Norway. There was a struggle to get Frosty to breed to the Nebelung female, the exact reason for this being unknown. One kitten, AC, was produced in the efforts. In 2015, the Norwegian breeder gave up on the Chantilly breeding program after the death of Frosty and fixed her female, AC. As a result of this event, as far as it is known, the Chantilly is considered extinct. Before we wrap up, let's get back to our trivia question. The last known Chantilly Tiffany on record was named what? If you haven't guessed it yet, the answer is B. If you've been paying attention, you'll recognize the last known Chantilly Tiffany was named AC. Well, that's all we have for the Chantilly Tiffany. We hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know your thoughts and leave a comment below. We'll see you next time on Kitten's Corner.